Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be reading through some of the most popular AskReddit threads from the week. So with that, sit back, relax, and let's get started. So the first question is, what discontinued thing do you really want brought back? Paying once for work software like Microsoft Word or Adobe PDF and actually owning it thereafter without having to pay a monthly subscription fee. Physical video game manuals or magazines. They were so cool before, and then they decided to just stop doing them. Kodachrome. I grew up looking at photos my amateur photographer father took on the stock. When I got old enough to start taking pictures myself, they discontinued it. Nothing captures colors quite the same way. Not having to download an app for everything. The pool at my apartment complex is only accessible by scanning a QR code on a specific app just for the pool. It's ridiculous. Deep fried McDonald's apple pie. The one from the 1980s to 1990s. The one that was crispy and the temperature of molten plutonium inside. Apparently, you can still buy them in the UK. Getting a poster that is a map of the game world with the purchase of a game. The Philadelphia cheesecake bars. I loved the strawberry ones. I can't remember if there were other flavors. Surprises in the cereal boxes. Not the enter 2 codes inside on our website bull. Actual physical things in a package floating somewhere in that box of Cheerios. The dislike option on YouTube. Borders bookstores. Old Cartoon Network. And then there's a follow-up. Does anyone remember the Cartoon Network website that had all the games on it related to the various cartoons? I can't remember any of the games, but I spent hours playing, and I'd like that back, please. ThinkGeek.com before GameStop. Old School Pizza Hut. The Sobe Elixir drink. I miss my lizard juice so much. In my state, it is impossible to find if they're still selling it. The real dollar menu at Mickey D's. And then there's a follow-up. I miss the snack wraps. I also really miss the snack wraps. I actually saw a video on YouTube last week where someone was trying to start a petition to bring them back. So if there ever really is one, sign me up. MTV, the one with the music videos. Younger people just have no idea how important MTV was. It was literally the only place you were going to hear stuff that wasn't on the radio. In the 80s and early 90s, with no internet, you couldn't really experience new music that wasn't on the radio. And if you grew up in a small town, you probably didn't have a cool radio station to listen to. An almost adless internet. Butterfinger BBs. Taco Bell's grilled stuffed burrito. When you would win a free Coke from the plastic bottle cap. Those were the best. Or the McDonald's Monopoly games when you could win free fries or something. The era before TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Although some of these have brought people and whole communities together, there's an insanely dark side of all of it, which I wouldn't wish any child would be able to access. Altoid sours. Loved those so much and still use the little tins to store random things. And the next question is, what food doesn't taste as good as it used to? And we'll stick with the potentially nostalgic theme with these questions. Planters cheese balls. Those things were like the food of the gods when I was a kid in the 80s. When they brought them back for a while, a few years ago, I bought a few cans only to find out they tasted like disappointment. Tim Hortons donuts. They used to be the bomb when they were made in store. Then restaurant brands bought them and decided it was better and cheaper to make them in a factory and ship them to stores to have them heated and topped. Hostess snack cakes. Juicy fruit gum. They ruined the flavor 20 years ago. It tastes bitter after 20 seconds. They should just discontinue the gum. Thin Mints. Most other Girl Scout cookies since they changed manufacturer, but I miss the old Thin Mints the most. My grandma's cooking. She left me her recipes when she passed, but I still can't recreate her magic. Butterfingers or Nestle chocolate in general. KFC has gone way downhill in the past 25 years. Pop-Tarts. They are chalky, pasty, and so thin now. Nearly all mass market American candy bars have gone downhill. Even Hershey bars. Stuff tastes like brown wax. Pizza Hut. And another Pizza Hut comment right after. It used to be almost unreasonably good for a chain restaurant. Old School Pizza Hut was a response from the previous question as well. I've never actually had Pizza Hut, and now I wish I had tried Old School Pizza Hut to see what I missed out on. Corn Pops, ever since they got rid of the foil bag. Peaches. I've commented on this many times, but the last several years the peach crop has sucked. I haven't had a good, juicy, non-mealy peach in a long time. Klondike bars. They are half of what they used to be, and the coating is chocolate flavored crap they missed across them instead of actually coating them in something approaching real chocolate. Every single vegetable. Now, I am not saying that vegetables taste bad. It's just a lot of them don't taste as good anymore. Farming prioritizes size, shape, and color more than taste currently. Cadbury's. oranges used to be juice running down your arm juicy. Now they're dry and weird. Cheese doodles, the red and blue bags, are very salty now. Campbell's chunky chicken noodle soup now tastes atrocious. I used to love it growing up, born in the early 90s, and somehow, while cheapening it, they made it bitter and unpalatable. Hot Pockets. Oreo cookies don't taste as good to me for some reason. Chips Ahoy Chewy Chocolate Chip Cookies. I used to be able to eat a whole sleeve of those as a kid. They were so good. Now they taste so processed and kind of stale. It's disappointing. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Whoppers Malted Milk Balls. And I will end it with this question for thought. Here's the real talk follow-up question. Has the food changed in all of these instances, or have we? I was just thinking that myself. So with that, I am going to end there. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a